Right. Test. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear my voice loud and clear before we begin the stream? So, welcome for the people who have joined in, Tantio, Grand Strategist, and Umburu Vampir. And no, I'm not using the PNG as of today. I'm probably going to use the PNG after I'm done streaming Sengoku Basara 3 Utage, because I do want to collect the stream for footage. I do want to play. I do want to have the stream as it is, so that I can use them as footage for my upcoming Basara videos. So that's why I'm not using my PNG, at least for now. Right? Perhaps once I'm done with Sengoku Basara 3 Utage, then I'll be streaming with the PNG. Yeah. So for those of you who didn't, welcome out. Why did you delete that? So welcome, people. Welcome, Aurel. For those of you who probably already know this, I finally have my original character with me. I told you guys it will come sooner rather than later, but I did not expect it would be this soon. I thought it was going to be at the end of the month, 31st of May, but Kioni did a really good job, so I got it quicker. Mau lebih bagus aja. Yeah. So, okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sengoku Basara 3 Utage. Apa nih ada XP-nya? I don't know. It's a new thing on YouTube. All right. I didn't add that. I didn't add that feature. It was just all of a sudden there. It is what it is. And I still can't figure out what it's supposed to do. But oh well. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sengoku Basara 3 Utage. With me, of course, your host, Profar, and tonight we are going to play as Mitsunari. The #1 obsessed Ieyasu hater, or admirer, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, Mitsunari is one of the best characters to play as in the game. He's a mainstay since Sengoku Basara 3, and honestly, what's not to like about his gameplay? He's basically just Vergil from Devil May Cry, with Iori Yagami's hairstyle. So yeah, let's not take too much time on the chit chat for the intro of the stream. Let's just get right into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, if you're familiar with Sengoku Basara at this point, it's a shock to no one that Mitsunari's best line is Ieyasu. Like, he screams on top of his lungs. One at a time, Aurel. I do plan to change the YouTube banner, but one at a time. Alright, let's use regular unification mode. Who do we start? Let's start with Hideaki. We haven't fought Hideaki during the streams. Alright. Should I have attack or defense? I think I need more defense than attack. I just use a generic bodyguard. Hello, Jaiho and Random Black Guy in Vergil. Yeah. Shake that lottery. I just want to make sure. Is my voice clear enough for you guys? By the way. The microphone is on 100%. Okay. Nice. Alright. Let's shake that. I'm still gonna use the regular sword first. Yeah, I'll tell that story a little later, Aurel. There are so many things to talk during the stream right now. I'm gonna wait until some of the regular audience come in. So, for those of you who have not been following up with what I post on YouTube, I went to a convention this weekend called Komifuro, Comic Frontier, in 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Let's go. Now, usually when it comes to conventions, Mordecai and the Rigby. Welcome. And Mordecai and the Rigby. Mordecai and the Kobo Chris. Welcome. I like the design that Kyoni made for you. Oh, absolutely. Kyoni is just a... She's just a sweetheart. She's amazing. We're gonna pick between Tenkai or Hideaki. I'll pick Hideaki. So as I was saying, I was in this event called CF Komifuro. Hello, Masamune. Yeah, we're playing as edgy Vergil with Iori Yagami's hairstyle. So where was I? I was in this event called Comic Frontier. 2 days, in both days, Saturdays and Sundays, and it was probably the best experience I have with Komifuro. Now, I don't think I've said this before, but when it comes to Comic Frontier here in Indonesia, I usually don't care about it that much. I only go to that event specifically to meet up with friends, like meet up with Discord friends, meet up with VTuber friends. But the event itself, I don't really give a shit. Most of the events that I give a shit are like your Indonesia Comic Con, Indonesia Game Expo. Those are the events that I am very enthusiastic to attend because it matches my interests, right? They match my interests. But Comic Frontier is kind of like and also hello Minora. Komifuro is kind of like a gathering of circles, you could say, a gathering of weebs. There are not a lot of gamers in Komifuro. Most of them are like anime weebs and VTuber weebs. Like most of them are VTuber weebs. So I was just kind of like, yeah, I want to be there just to hang out with friends. But and lo and behold, I end up enjoying both days of the events. And well, one of them was because a good friend was. I got to meet a friend there, you know, who happens to be a VTuber as well. I just met him. Like, I mean, when I say I just met him, I just met him a couple of months ago. But now we talk often. Good lad, by the way. His name is Eki Kumamandaki. So yeah, I end up enjoying Komifuro because of Kumamandaki. So there's an interesting story happened in Komifuro for me at least. You guys saw the post I shared, like you guys saw the photo I posted on the community tab, right? I took a picture with this Tsuruhime cosplayer. Her name is Mika on Instagram, and I posted that picture on Instagram as well, right? And she actually, well, I tagged her, and she actually replied. She actually reposted my picture, and she said this. She said, finally, the only person who knew. So, apparently, during the event, I was the only person out of everyone attending that entire event, by the way, who realized the character she was cosplaying. Nobody knew, like nobody in that event knew that she was cosplaying as Tsuruhime from Sengoku Basara, except for yours truly, Profar. So like she was very happy, she was really happy to find out that there is one person in that event who knew the character. Missed the Origins stream? Nah. I actually uninstalled Dynasty Wars Origins for some reason. When I played that game, my PC turned into blue screen of death. I mean, I already beat the main story anyway. I'm glad she know you, Mika, like from no, her Instagram name is Mika. And like, yeah, and basically she reposted my picture with her and said that I was the only person in that entire event, in that entire con, who knew she was Tsuruhime Basara. So here's the thing about Indonesian players. they know what Sengoku Basara is, but most of them only knew Sengoku Basara up to Sengoku Basara to Heroes. That's the only game that's the game they played when it comes to Sengoku Basara. Some of them don't even know Sengoku Basara 3 exists, let alone Sengoku Basara 4. So if they only played Sengoku Basara to Heroes, they don't know who Tsuruhime is. Hello Ruby, I see you playing Sengoku Basara. Yep, my favorite Capcom game. Or my favorite Capcom series. One of my favorite Capcom series. It's easily top 3. No, well, she doesn't know me personally, Odell. We just met. By the way, is it wrong to think that Hideaki's theme is an absolute banger? Kingo. Sorry, YouTube did not load again. Noctium, hello, do you think Capcom would censor Sengoku Basara if they decide to localize or remaster it? Similar on what they did to Onimusha 2? I don't know. I didn't even know Onimusha 2 was censored. I'm not Capcom, so I wouldn't know that. Is 7th gen console that obscure? No, it's not that obscure, but a lot of people kind of like... A lot of people who play video games are mostly like... You know, I'm gonna sound like an elitist here, but a lot of people who play PlayStation games, console games are very casual. They play it on a PlayStation cafe. So they mostly play like, even like some people, like for example, one of the most famous games or one of the most popular games here in Asia for PS2 players is Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. And a lot of people who play Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks only played Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. So, and like most of them like casual gamers during their childhood or teenage days. They're not really like passionate in video games as much as I do, you can say. Or some say I'm not passionate, some say I'm obsessed. Depends on how you look at it. So it's kind of like, and all these are the same people as well who said things like, oh, when I was a kid, it's fun playing video games, but I don't know why video games are not fun anymore like they used to. In my opinion, if you're one of those people, I'm sorry, then video games are just not for you. It was fun, like when you say video games are no fun anymore, like they used to be when you were kids, probably this isn't for you. Or you just find other interests. I'm just saying how it is. I bet it was Kasuga. Again, I don't know. I don't even know, like, I didn't even know that Onimusha 2 was censored. The remaster. If it's just a minor censor, then I don't really care about it. Like, you know, I say that I'm like, I like the hot girls and stuff, but if it doesn't affect the gameplay or doesn't affect the overall experience, then it shouldn't be something to get mad about. Like, I keep using this example. I know I sound like a broken record. I really don't like people complaining about Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1 having the female characters more covered. It's like, oh, this is you know, woke agenda because I can't, you know, I can't jerk off to my hot female characters in Mortal Kombat anymore like we did in Mortal Kombat 9. And I was like, dude, get out of here. Heck, girl, what do you mean? What do you mean? Right? Masukase kudasai. But I was so happy to find that Tsuruhime cosplayer. It means that people still care about Sengoku Basara. And the thing with, like, I get that Sengoku Basara is super niche, but the thing with niche is that you get to appreciate it a lot more than people do. And you kind of, like, in a way, connect with people better if they are into the same niche as you. Like, you feel so happy to find that one or two individuals who are in the same niche as you. PS3, PS4 is quite common here. In fact, most people who game on console game on PlayStation. They don't game on Nintendo. Nintendo is not that popular, at least for the casual audience. Yeah, you see how I speak, okay? Wait, sorry. You see how I speak, guys? I fumbled my words a lot. I am particularly inarticulate, you can say. That's why I keep saying to people, my voice is not really VTuber-able. Hey, yo, Andy, with the $5 donation. Thank you, man. Thank you. Selamat malam, Profar. Selamat pagi for you. Big fan of the channel and can't wait for more excellent content. Please keep up the excellent work. Thank you so much, Addy. Thank you for the donation. You know, I'll keep making the best content as possibly can if you guys watch it. You know, like I always said, if you guys enjoy what I do, then I enjoy it. And if you want to support, you know, if you want to donate to me, go ahead. Donations, super chat is there. If you can't donate, it's okay. The best way to support me at the end of the day is just sit back and enjoy the show. Just talk properly without rushing. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Talk a bit more slowly. Utage is so silly, I love it. Man, Subaragi is even sillier. I mean, that's the entire point of Sengoku Basara. And part of the reason why I think Capcom did a lot more good in Sengoku Basara than Koei in their Dynasty and Samurai. So, oh my god, here we go. Profar being biased towards Basara again. Boo-hoo. Hey, I might be biased, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. I'll use extra costumes similar to Kasuga's original outfit in Sengoku Basara. Again, it's been a while since I played Onimusha 2. The last time I played Onimusha 2 was during COVID. I marathoned that game. I marathoned all the Onimusha games. Just talk proper. Profar ASMR fucking. Dude, why is it like, especially male VTubers, why is it that every time... So, you guys already know I haven't... Okay, wait. You got... Man, this I love this team. Wait, Aurel, I'll lend you my weapon if you talk. I can't rap for shit. I can't rap, I can't sing, I can't do ASMR. Deal with it. So I was saying, okay, Ruby or Kirigaya. Has it been long years that Capcom... Wait, the sound. Wait, why is there no sound? What the hell? Why does the sound disappear? Why does the sound disappear? Dude, without subtitle. Wait, what the hell? The sound just disappeared. What? That's really weird. Maybe it's in playable. No. It's it just disappear for some reason. Let's see. Come on, what the hell, man? Let's start the save state here and restart the emulation. Yeah, there's the sound. It's the game. Okay. Stop. What's this is pretty this is pretty weird. Okay. Open up. Load. Let's let oops. Let's see. Load. There you go. So, I don't know why it disappeared all of a sudden. Alright, so... I'll read back to the chat. Ruby, is it been long years that Capcom did not create another Sengoku Basara 5? Since the tension between Capcom and Koei Tecmo, I just had no idea they're different between Sengoku Basara and somewhat worse as well. I know there was a lawsuit back in 2015, 10 years ago. But I don't think that's the entire reason why we never got a new Sengoku Basara game. Well, the last Sengoku Basara release that we got was Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi Anniversary Edition during COVID, right? Because it was the 15th anniversary of the series. So, it's a re-release. I just think that Capcom did not make a new Sengoku. I don't think there is animosity between Capcom and Koei Tecmo. There was a lawsuit, but I don't think it's an animosity between them, between those two, as a lot of people online tend to say it. And I feel like that issue between Capcom and Koei Tecmo kind of died down quite a while right now. But the reason why Capcom didn't release a new Sengoku Basara game is because financial-wise, they're more concerned, or they prioritize more on their big three, on their major titles like your Street Fighters, Resident Evils, and Monster Hunters. I'll use extra costumes similar to Kasuga's original outfit in Sengoku Basara. Ah, okay. I will lend you my weapon if you talk again. What weapon are you trying to lend, by the way, RL? Is it Caleb's gun? I mean, talk fast, like you would just chat just say, just talk properly without rushing. Okay, let me try that. Yes, let me speak slower. Maybe it turns off. Maybe it's I don't know. Anyway, I like your avatar image, Profar. A simple Mario connoisseur. Yeah, absolutely. One of the reason why I decided, like, a lot of people were speculating, oh, Profar's gonna make a Basara inspired character, so I end up making a Mario inspired character, is because I'm a Mario fan at the end of the day. Like, Mario games were the games that shaped my childhood, and in a way shaped me as a gamer right now. My first console was indeed Sega Mega Drive, but I was so into Nintendo when I was a kid, playing the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, and my sister owned a DS, so we have another Nintendo console. Unfortunately, I never owned a GameCube, Wii, or Wii U. Now I own a Nintendo Switch, so yeah, I'm a big Mario guy. Though there are a lot of Mario games that I skipped because I didn't have the respective consoles for those games. And the reason why I wanted to have a Mario-inspired character is because if I ever go to a convention, I can easily cosplay as myself. I want the character to... Again, thank you, by the way. Thank you, YouTube, for not... yeah, YouTube was not loading the chat again. Thank you so much for that. As I was saying that Yeah, I reset the emulation, Ruby. So as I was saying, that the reason why I wanted to have a Mario-inspired character is because for the next event, whether it's Komifuro, IGX, Indonesia Comic Con, I want to cosplay as my character, and it's not a particularly difficult costume to cosplay as. I just need the perfect color suit and the shoe, and also I need to buy Cappy, an official Nintendo merch. There you go. I'm Profar in real life. I was up to one channel. One was exclusively doing Ninja Gaiden content, another was exclusively doing Onimusha content, and they were so happy when new games in respective series were announced. So good things come to those who wait. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said as Zeke Prophet. Especially with Capcom, nobody expected to have a new Onimusha game. Nobody expected to have a new Okami game. So if Onimusha can come back after 20 years, by the way, the next Onimusha game is gonna come out next year, which marks the 20th anniversary of the last Onimusha game that we got, official Onimusha game that we got, Dawn of Dreams. If Onimusha can come back, if Okami has a sequel almost 20 years later, then there is a possibility for Sengoku Basara to come back. But it's not up to me at the end of the day. It's up to Capcom. You're playing Mitsunari? He's like, Vergil? Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the stream, Retribution. Koei lawsuit maybe affects Sengoku, but not Basara. Well, the lawsuit was from Capcom to Koei, not the other way around. It really makes no sense to dedicate developers to make anything else but Monster Hunter for Capcom. Well, to be precise, as Zeke Prophet 3, Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, and Street Fighter. And I kind of understand why they prioritize on those three, because that's their money milking machine. I'm currently replaying all the Basara games on PS3 to earn platinum trophies for each one. Nice. Reminder, Capcom had to force to make DMC5 and Devil's Dogma. You mean Dragon's Dogma? Dragon's Dogma 1 and 2. And then producer fed up and finally left. Yeah, Capcom sure has a lot of ex-developers. And I've said it before. There will always be ex-developers, ex-producers, but as long as... So people said, oh, Basara is never going to return because the producer left. No, I think Basara can still return because this IP is owned by the company. Kojima, for example. Kojima is not... He has his own company. He's not part of Konami anymore. And look what we are going to get in the next 90 days. Metal Gear Solid 3 has a remake now. Despite Kojima not being with the company. So it doesn't matter if developer, or it doesn't matter if the original producers or developers are in the company or not. If the company decides to invest their money onto a certain project, they will invest it regardless. Wow, nice joke set up like that. To be honest, for DMC5, it's more like to damage control DMC Devil May Cry, not mention DMC for backtracking critiques. I mean, DMC5, regardless what it is, it's still a good game. I'm not sure. Like, again, it depends on my budget. If I ever go, am I going to go to AFA ID, Anime Festival Asia, Indonesia? Depends on my budget, of course. And depends if there are friends there. I'll probably go for 2 days only. I thought the event only has 2 days. Honestly, there are other Capcom IPs that I want to see return besides Sengoku Basara. I want to see a new Mega Man game, specifically Mega Man X. Dino Crisis, yeah, Dino Crisis would be nice. I didn't grow up with Dino Crisis, but to have that coming back would be a nice thing. I would love to see a Dino Crisis. I would love to see a Dino Crisis with the current RE engine and RE style gameplay. Hello, Ara World Games. Yep, purple Vergil. Purple edgy Vergil with Iori Yagami's hairstyle. Beating up Beetle Boy here. Oh, it's 3 days. Okay, I thought it's 3 days. I thought it was only 2. What the? What the hell was that? What is that? What is that damage? God damn. That was vicious. That was insane. Hello, Mega Hobbit. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know those voices. Yeah, Tenkai or Mitsuhide in this game is voiced by Aizen. Mitsunari's voice actor is Isaac from Gundam Seed, and also he's on Demon Slayer. I forgot the character's name. He's also Kogami in Psycho-Pass. Clash. Ah, there you go. Kobayakawa, hello Tecmo Bus, welcome to the stream. I wouldn't mind that, honestly, Outer World. I wouldn't mind a Devil May Cry character's cameo on Sengoku Basara. Something that Koei couldn't do is that character has dialogues when low on health. Yeah, and people say, like, I don't know what people are smoking sometimes when they say, oh, because they compare Dynasty and because they compare Dynasty Summer Wars to Sengoku Basara, and they said like Koei does a lot better with Dynasty and Summer Wars when it comes to attention to details compared to Sengoku Basara. You can be biased towards Dynasty and Samurai Warriors, but come on, I think you're smoking at that point. You've been glitched. Also, these voice actors were in Ninja Storm games, voicing various ninjas, obviously. Yep. Like, come on, if you're gonna compare Capcom and Koei, you cannot say... I don't know who would, in their right mind, would say Koei does better combat mechanics and attention to details in characters compared to Koei. Like, even Chris Gildart, like when I was streaming with Chris Gildart, he even admitted that Capcom does a lot better when it comes to presentation and character, like presentation, combat mechanics, and characters. Because one of the things that he mentioned is that, oh, why are characters expressed better in Sengoku Basara is because Capcom applied their mentality in fighting games. Guess what? The character you're going to cosplay? No, I don't think I'm gonna make a Sengoku Basara 5 speculations or expectations. Because as much as I want a new Sengoku Basara game, I don't want to, I don't want to put that impossible expectations towards people that Sengoku Basara is definitely gonna come back. I said I would love to, and there is a chance that it will come back, but only time will tell, and that's all up to Capcom's decision, not mine. Well, at best in Dynasty Wars C on their tidbits, but not the same scale. I would say this, make a bit about Dynasty Warriors. Well, in a difference, yeah, that's the thing about Dynasty Warriors. It's like Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors. They're more quantity over quality. Like, one of the arguments that I got about why Dynasty and Samurai Warriors don't have as much details in their characters, in their presentation, is because battles are bigger, you have more enemies on screen, you have more characters, you have more officers on screen as well, and of course the element of strategy, which I will never understand when people say Dynasty Warriors has a stronger element of strategy than Sengoku Basara. Origins has quote-unquote strategy mechanics in the game, but it's mostly gimmick instead of actual strategizing. But that's the entire thing about Dynasty and Samurai Warriors. Like, I'm a fan of that game. I'm a fan of that series at the end of the day, Dynasty and Samurai Warriors. But they tend to focus more on quantity, alright? Bigger, more characters, and so on and so forth. Origins was the right way to go. Origins was a step in the right direction because they focus more on the quality. And fortunately enough, they also have quantity in that game. That game is big. The battle scales is huge in Dynasty Wars Origins. With Profar, it isn't your call, but you are a Sengoku Basara guy. They have to. Bro, I'm just a random, like, you see my YouTube profile description, right? I'm just your everyday Indonesian Joe Schmo who likes to play video games and make dick jokes. All right. Yeah, I want to use this weapon. It's just because it's an elemental weapon, and I'm not a big fan of this design. It's not a katana. It's a meat cleaver, and this weapon does not fit Mitsunari's Ieyasu style. But oh well, it's Sengoku Basara at the end of the day. Have you ever played Ikusa Gakami? No, I haven't played Ikusa Gakami. I mean, this is a Muso style game as well, Mega Hobbit, 1 versus 1,000. It's just that they approach the combat in more DMC style. It's Dynasty Warriors, but with DMC combat. Did you change your profile picture from... hello, Trench. Welcome. From that cat thing. It's not a cat. It's a tanuki. Okay? Yes, I changed my profile picture from Takechiyo to an original character. Oh, I'm confusing. No. It's me. It's Profar. I have an original character now. Dynasty Warriors of Konami? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Ikusa Gakami is Dynasty Warriors from Konami. Okay. Aniki. Hut. Yo, horse cleaver weapon. Demon Chaos? Oh, is that it? Demon Chaos? Okay, defeat both Akatsukimaru in 1 minute. Yeah. Funny enough, so here's the thing. I know Demon Chaos, but I haven't played it. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this thing in 1 minute because I'm still underpowered. And speaking of bad arts, Minora, Kyoni, the artist who did my character, make another version of the... So I actually commissioned 2. I haven't shown you guys the second art. I'm probably going to show you after the stream. So I commissioned 2 arts. I commissioned 2 art, right? But Kyoni went all the way to make a 3rd art. So what's the 3rd art, you might ask? The 3rd art is basically a variation of my 1st art. So the art that you see, like my character that you see in the community post that I'm using right now, she made a variation to that art. She called it, Profar in online meeting outfit. So what is online meeting outfit? So basically I still have my top attire, but my bottom is just in my underwear. I'll show you after the stream. So it's just the regular Profar suit, the red and blue, but the bottom is just me wearing a Super Mario underwear. Yeah, she's not a he, it's a she. Yeah, I know, Mega Hobbit. Koei focuses on realism, even though, you know, you still have Zhuge shooting lasers from his war fan. Yeah, exactly. Zoom outfit Profar. And she went all the way to make that. And not just all the way, like, I don't know where she got it, but maybe she made it, or maybe she got reference from an actual Super Mario underwear, but she basically put me in a Super Mario boxer, or a Super Mario underwear. It's like Kyoni, she really didn't need to do that, but she did it anyway. I don't know, like she's very dedicated. Just because she really liked the character, like just because she liked the idea I commissioned to her, or she just want to troll with me. Either way, I'm really happy with her work. Lasers are realistic. Yeah, exactly. It is based on Mario Odyssey, and the reason why, one, I like suits. The reason why my character uses suit is, one, I like suits, and second is because one of my favorite Mario songs, if not my favorite Mario songs, is Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey. When you know, the song that you play in New Donk City, so I kind of want to have that New Donk citizen vibe in my character, so that's why I wear a suit. With cappy instead of fedora hat. Alberto, welcome. We can make it the meme, yeah. Again, I'm so grateful to Kyoni. So one of the best things. Welcome, Juamaru. So one of the best things that came out from Senka's server, or Cho Senka's community, is I got to meet Aurel and Kyoni. Like I would have never made that character. I would probably still use Takechio right now if I never met Kyoni. And it's all thanks to Cho Senka. You dong, there's... No, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to give you guys ideas. Okay, I have ridiculous ideas already from people on my Discord saying Profar should make ASMR content. Fuck no. Hell to the nah. I don't blame you about it. Why not Eggman? I mean, Eggman is inspired by Mario, fun fact. Eggman was a spoof of Mario, but I want to be Mario instead of Eggman. I know, sorry, terrible tongue there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Profar, you need to learn how to speak properly. So, one of the inspiration for me to make that character was because I constantly listened to Jump Up Superstar. You know that song from Super Mario Odyssey, right? It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Yeah, that song. It lives rent-free in my head. So that's why I wanted to make a Mario-inspired character. And the character is in the suit with Mario colors. Yeah, thanks to Jump Up Superstar. Never get tired of that song. Eggman. Like, I would love to cosplay as Eggman. But for, you know, for this, for the character of my channel, I want it to be Mario inspired. But I love Eggman too, right? Eggman's a favorite character of mine in Sonic. I know I have a, like I said, I have a soft spot towards evil scientists. Well, scientists in general. Yeah, thanks. Like, I grew up watching Dexter's Laboratory. That's why I like a lot of scientist characters. And I am also somewhat of a scientist myself. In my real job. If I was to wear Inakon or Eggman, it depends on the money. Now that I have an OC, I don't know if I'm gonna dress as Eggman or my OC. It's hard being an insatiable dude, by the way. Exactly. If anything, if I want to cosplay as Eggman, I'll cosplay as the Jim Carrey version because I like that outfit. Sonic 2 Jim Carrey. That's my second favorite Eggman outfit, other than, you know, the Sonic Adventure Eggman, the one that we're used to see in a lot of modern Sonic games. But yeah, Jim Carrey's Sonic outfit is amazing. It's simple yet really good. It fits, you know, it's Eggman. It's still Eggman, despite a different version of the character, you could say. Is Profar... Minaro, you actually give me a good idea. Confar would be the Wario for my character. Either Confar or the Con-Near. Why? Because the opposite of far is near. Goddamn, I know that sounds cheesy as fuck. Sonic the Hedgehog, more like Sonic the Hedgehog. Sounds like that could be a... The way you word it, Masamune, that sounds like a proper One Piece character. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get a Sonic... no, not Sonic. We actually get a One Piece character named Sonic the Hedgehog. Dr. Ivo Robotnik is Eggman. Yeah, from Sonic Adventure 2, huh? Nice joke. Confar. You find a Sonic team character in Comic Pro? Yeah. Shadow, Rouge, and Maria Robotnik. I gonna miss your Tanuki profile. It's not even my character. It's a character from Yashahime. And if you have followed me a little longer, I used to have Storm Owl as my profile picture from Mega Man X4. Before Takechio, I used Ieyasu from Summer Wars 5, and then before Ieyasu from Summer Wars 5, I used Storm Owl because I like Storm Owl. Conneer sounds like a movie title. Slash.
止めはせぬ。砂が尽きるまで好きに暴れよ。分かっているならば急ぐぞ、今日。野郎ども、死を言ってみろ。近頃私たちを真似する軍が増えていますのよ。野郎ども、顔を言ってみろ。あんたに壊すんじゃねえぜ、バカ野郎。こういう時。 慌てた方が負けなんだよね。
Wait. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. That Bakayaro sounds personal. Bakayaro! Kono yaro! Motochika being a badass, like usual. Even Zabi called him Aniki.
あんたが鬼の罪をさらってくれるのかい？やってみな！嵐のように俺の後悔を連れ去ってくれ！西、100個の角より迷い入れた。
I love Motochika's theme, but I actually like the Basara 2 version more of this theme than the 3 and 4. I always think that the Akatsuki model fit Motochika rather than Motonari. Yeah, I mean it's always Motochika's machine, not Motonari's.
この調子で海の果ての大滝を見に行くか？貴様の首は私が倒る。引き返さねえ。負けもしねえ。
He does his Basara attack.
海を制する者、すなわち天下を制す。常識だろ？やるぞ！もうはなんだ？もう止まらねえぜ！兄貴！
Alright. Attack!
やるぞ！とはなんだ？飛び切りの男だぜ！
やるども血はなんだ。
Judgment cut. By the way, Profar, question, what's that crown style with the number thing near our chat names? I still don't know. It's a YouTube thing. It's a YouTube update.
あの男のもとへ。そして秀吉様。
Ah, great. It's doing it again. Let's restart. I don't know what is up with these Nintendo emulations. They tend to do this. All right. Let's see. Wait, let's restart the emulation. It goes to black. Yeah, the sound again. I'm restarting the emulator. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It's super weird. There you go. No, I haven't heard of Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds. I might check that out. If it plays something like TMNT Shredder's Revenge or Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, it's my kind of game. Hopefully it stop doing that. So, damn it, I forgot what I want to say. You guys said that I should speak a little bit more slower, right? I should speak slower to articulate my words better. So, that kind of reminds me of something.
昨今三成の悪い噂をよく耳にする。太閤の名を借り暴虐を尽くす強王と豊臣に逆らうな。秀吉様の祭壇だ。
That kind of reminds me of something. So going back to that topic, that reminds me of something. When I was in school, you know, when I was in junior high, high school, and university, I joined drama club. And I also joined competitions like storytelling competition and speech competition, like giving a formal speech, kind of like low-key presidential speak, you could say. And when people ask me, and again, I'm gonna flex here a bit, I usually tend to win those kind of competition, but that was a long time ago. So a lot of people ask me, Profar, how do you prepare yourself when you're doing a speech or when you are doing storytelling, right? What's your biggest inspiration to speak publicly? Now, I told them when it comes to my vocabularies in English, there are two things. I used to live in Australia. I used to live in Melbourne for 2 years. And the other thing that you can say made me the English speaker that I am is because I watch a lot of Cartoon Network shows. So yeah, Cartoon Network is the reason why I can speak English rather fluently, you can say. And for public speaking, I learned a lot from watching WWE, believe it or not. You know, I mean, for those of you who are familiar with wrestling, right? We always have wrestling promos. wrestlers talking about how they're gonna win the championship or gonna beat the others so bad they're gonna retire, which end up not. Usually they will retire on other circumstances. But yeah, I usually prepare myself, or I usually model myself when it comes to public speaking from WWE promos, from wrestling promos. I'm gonna fight Tsuruhime just because, you know, I just met that cute Tsuruhime cosplayer, so I wanna play her stage. And what I found interesting rather recently about wrestling promos, think of the best promo talkers that you have in the industries, right? Like CM Punk, The Rock, Mick Foley, Edge. Specifically, I want to point out Edge and Shawn Michaels. Edge is such a good mic talker, right? If you watch his promos in WWE, he never disappoints. But during his early days as members of the Brood, he cuts shit promos. Yeah, like there was like he cuts an over-the-top villainous vampire-like promo, and it was super cringe. It's not the natural, gritty, you know, psycho Edge that we all know from the rated R Super Side. It was a completely different thing. So that actually gave me motivation when it comes to doing public speaking, including here on YouTube. Is that, yeah, sometimes I have trouble articulating my points towards you guys, to an audience, but the more you do it, the more you learn, the better you can speak publicly, right? And another example I want to use is Shawn Michaels. I watched an interview with Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. It was a rather old interview back in 2010, I do believe. It was them discussing the infamous Raw ending where Shawn Michaels, where Bret Hart was in a wheelchair cutting like a shoot promo on Americans and on WWF, which ended the segment with Shawn Michaels giving Bret Hart a sweet chin music. And what I noticed from that is, since it's an impromptu interview, it's not a scripted promo like how they do in the ring, Shawn Michaels was actually pretty inarticulate. Whenever he was asked, whenever he was asked a question, he always responded, constantly. And it gets me wonder, like, how is this guy? This guy is very like, Shawn Michaels is quite inarticulate during unscripted promos, but he's probably one of the best talkers when it comes to wrestling promos. So I guess, like I said, I guess even the best talkers has some issues, you know, has some fumbled moments. Yeah. So that alone makes me motivated. That alone makes me motivated to do better when it comes to public speaking. Hey, if someone as inarticulate as Shawn Michaels can cut amazing promos, then so can you, Profar. Or if one of the best promo talkers in the wrestling world, Edge, used to have shit promos, then you can have a blast doing public speaking, Profar. If you have the purple flame sword, it increases damage the more KOs you get. I guess it's a joke weapon, right? Yeah, one at a time. Let's use this weapon. Is that a joke weapon, or is that the alternate colored weapon? I struggle a lot from when I was a kid speaking clear, especially in English. Your English Profar are very good. I'm not exaggerating, your voice also loud and clear. Thank you. Alright, do we have... Okay. Shake it, shake it, shake it. I did watch my friend play a bit of Persona 4, and now I cannot imagine Tsuruhime without imagining Amagi Yukiko from Persona 4. Or it's the other way around. I cannot imagine Amagi Yukiko without imagining Tsuruhime. Let's go. One of my favorite stage in the game. Love this music. Defeat the first camp enemies in 40 seconds. Alright. Let's see. Because I'm pretty underpowered to do all these missions. Like this move. The ship battle, yep. This is Battle of Noshima. Gotta go, Profar. Have fun. Alright, Jomaru, I'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah. Yeah, they have the same voice actors. Oh, I did it? Yeah, I mean, she also voiced Mai in Fatal Fury and King of Fighters. For those of you who didn't know, Tsuruhime's Japanese voice actor voiced Mai in Fatal Fury and King of Fighters. I forgot her voice actor's name. And I like her theme song. It's pretty damn cute. Especially the vocal theme song. I like Tsuruhime's vocal theme song a lot. Yeah, Tsuruhime has the same voice actress as Mai Shiranui. The more you know. Yeah, Koshimizu Ami. That's her. Shiranui Mai, mairimasu. And her English voice actor, Cat Steel, voiced Ibuki in Street Fighter. Hello Terry, welcome to the stream. Well, you can hear Mai from Tsuruhime. I forgot the lyrics. Ding 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 Basara, I prefer the Basara 4 stage for Tsuruhime. Same. Yeah, the more you know, Ruby. The more you know. Soreda hini.
ドローンです。ニコッとしてエヘッとすれば楽しいですよ。
Yeah, she sounds more like Yukiko than Mai in this game.
姫御前は小さな頃は泣き虫でな。もう泣かんよ。わしらが大事にし。
Yeah, I agree. This chasing her around in the stage kind of makes it more annoying. Well, yeah, Basara Force Remake stage is just one boat. But I like the music more for this stage than her Basara 4 stage.
あとはあなたを待つだけです。海が荒れると占いに出ていました。ひょっとしてあなたのことでは？
不器用な生き方してるよな。
Oh yeah, I forgot I have that. So,
私を殺せ。翡翠のしぶきを浴びせてみせろ。その命、芽吹いた時に立つべきであった。
普段のお勤めよりかっこいいですよ。
おう。なぜ勝てる
hello, Cam1. Welcome to the stream.
天下の豊臣軍に。
You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Prefer the Basara 4 stage music personally. I like this one a little bit more just because how fun it sounds.
攻めですね。
お任せくだされ。
Yep, she had one on Yukiko, plus also in Blaze Blue Tag that Yang Xiaolong from Luby.
貴様の過ちだ。何を名乗っている。私を煩わせるな。皆の者、ここは誰かに任せる。誰か。
今日は一段と予言希望者が多いの。
私は雨をいとう。雷を捨てた鈍海を恨む。だがそれ以上に。
Yo, Tengu, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've seen you on the chat.
今日と目を合わせるな。狙われるぞ。
Alright, let me finish the stage first, then I'll read the chat.
今のうちに準備です。1、2、3、4。
ちょっとくらい手加減してよ。
やっぱ俺進む道間違ったな。
命令はまだか。主に撤退の。いいか。俺たちは俺たちができることをやろう。
Senja malam, welcome to the stream. Nggak, baru setengah jalan kok. We're just halfway there. You're not late.
姫御前に会うなら私の許可を取りなさい。
Wait, I'll read the chat later, guys.
人が落ち込んでるのに
I'm gonna finish up the stage first.
そうだ。
You're playing Sengoku Basara on PSP? Nice. Which one?
目の前の私の姿に押されてる。俺たち押されてるぜ。
外の者は血気盛んじゃな。
秀吉様を仰がぬ者から順に死ねばいい。棘を振れ、私の行く手を貫いてみろ。
どんな難題だって負けません。宵闇の羽の方。
Oh, battle heroes, nice.
時をうがったらここにたどり着きました。さあ、それを証明しましょう。おもてなしはいかがでしたか？
Stage music feels more like DDR. That's why I like it. It fits Tsuruhime's personality.
貴様にも分けてやる。灯火のごとき涙を。私は未来に興味がある。未来などに。討ち死にの安息だろ。私にはありえない。あのやつか、まさか秀吉様。
どうしてそんなに暴れん坊さんなんですか？皆さんに嫌われちゃっても知りませんよ。
なんたる、このままではお仕置きの嵐よ。我が軍の策がまるで意味をなさぬなど。もしかしてコロッと負けちまうのか。何やってんだい、チクシャーバー。姫御せが幸せであればそれでいいのですよ。
Hello, Danny the best.
大丈夫。
Young cosplay chef, yep. Tsuruhime. Yeah, it is, Danny. Mitsunari's movesets, some of them were borrowed from Vergil. In fact, most of them.
そして秀吉様、どうか私に許しを請う許可を。
Oh yeah, I forgot. Can you set the BGM outside of preparation menu so you don't have to set every time? No, unfortunately, you cannot set the BGM. That was the thing only in Sengoku Basara Force Maragi. I wish I could, so that I don't have to worry about TM Revolution. Welcome to the streamer there, Danny the best. And I think Judgment Cut and Vergil also borrowed from Kenshin. Yeah, both Kenshin and Vergil are Ieyasu style characters. And some of them shared moves with Vergil. But I'd say Mitsunari has a lot more to share with Vergil than Kenshin. So funny enough, I showed that picture in Komifuro with me and the Tsuruhime cosplayer to my friend Mura, and he said if you want to impress her, you should dress as Fumakotaro. Ah, Matsunaga is here. And Ieyasu is nowhere to be found. He's dead.
秀吉様のお考えを理解できない輩どもが。
Let's pick Matsunaga. Ah, what is wrong with you? Damn, this audio jack sucks. All right, save. Load it again. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's not the earphone, by the way. It's not my headphones. It's the PC's audio jack. One thing I do prefer about Basara 3 or 4 is that it shows the map of Japan. Yep. In 3D. Well, Basara 4 Sumagi showed the map of Japan, but only in 2D. In plain 2D black. Switch items, replace the turtle with a purple flame sword. I told you. Right. More gold. I don't know for a new sound jack. I see. Alright, switch items. Let's see. The turtle one for. Where's the flame sword? This one? I don't know. Which one is the flame sword? Oh, use the skull, okay. Where's the skull? Man, I'm an idiot. Where is it? Yeah, I don't have it. Oh well. Alright, let's kick Matsunaga's ass.
なるほどな。K が欲するものはそれか。なんなら私が認めてあげても構わないが。私を認可していいのは秀吉様だけだ。その権利を貴様ごときが行使するな。
Tsukumo? No, you're not late. You're halfway. At least. You're halfway through the end. I love the stage.
静かだな。つくづく夜とはこうあるべきだ。
Fidget spinners. Even Matsunaga cannot sway Mitsunari's emo. Yep.
私の身を取れると思うな。
俺が生まれた意味、それはここで死ぬことだ。
ごめんな。売れるもの全てを傷つける。どこを見据えておられるのか我にもわからぬ。
Mitsunari is just an absolute combo machine.
いいだろう。気が済むまで残滅してやる。
松永様の欲するところ、なくなりはしない。敵はそれがしが。何、叶わずとまた会える。この世で最も強い感情、あの人はそれを司る。我らは西軍豊臣の意志を継ぐ者なり。
惑い、疑い、そんなものは必要ない。
舞い散る灰も悪くはないが多すぎるな。
貴様にも分けてやる。灯火のごとき
Let's go.
涙を。
あぜに消え
お任せください。
となるならば今のうちだよ。
Not bad luck. Save the boss for the true. I can fill it up again.
しばし茶をたしなむ余裕はありそうだな。
ここまで聞こえた。よしの怒りの破裂音だ。
騒がしいな。思いに浸る猶予もない。無数の熱が空に散り、やがて天は明けとなる。
Do you like Basa Hisaide? Absolutely. Basa Hisaide is the goat.
平らとしてみよう。なんたわむれだ。
Alright. The Miyoshi tree.
我らに
Same,
名
Terry.
前はない。我らに懺悔はない。故にお前にも何もない。
And this may be an unpopular opinion. I think Hisaide was worse in Summer Wars 5. I'd actually prefer over-the-top villain Hisaide in Summer Wars 4 than the gentleman Hisaide in Summer Wars 5.
時
Alright.
はあるのだ。
Let's see your trick.
日はすでに
Masamune.
落ちている。昼の正体を知っている。少し眩しいだけの夜。この墨色と何ら変わらない。
先には行かせん。この命に変えてでも。
お前は我らを恐れるか。全てを拭い流せ。我らはお前を恐れない。
私を殺せ。翡翠のしぶきを浴びせてみせろ。
次は祭りごとでも覚えるか。次は長々と生きてみるか。恐れるとすればただ一つ。いや言うまい。
The Jobber Trio. Kinda missed them in Basara 4, Terry.
罪は友でも求めてみるか。死神殿らが
I
倒れ
did.
たか。
Did I beat them in 1 minute?
次なる蜂はこの俺か。
切れれば満足か。そこの知れた欲だ。
その瀬名を踏み抜き先へと待ってやる。
なぜ怯える。まるで理由がわからないな。
良き戦場だ。一人一人が勝利を求めている。
戻りたい。腕を振りしきるあの瞬間へ。血の跡くらいは拭ってやれ。もう言ったか。
三成様、せめてちゃんと食ってください。
If you understand his gimmick, you might play him expertly. His gimmick is teleport, right?
治水が鼻につく。誰か布をよこせ。
Let's just go.
あの方に会いたいのならばこのまま進め。
静かだな。物を思うには
You hold every button
時間だ。
for every move, and he teleports.
K も目を閉じ何かに思いを馳せるといい。ものによっては私が譲り受けるとしよう。K からは絆をもらい不純を送ろう。
Unfortunately, he can't do air combos like in Basara Force
持って
Buragi.
いけるものなど何一つない。何も持っていないのが見てわからないのか。
無料無料。
Yeah, Ieyasu's charge moves. Mitsunari has teleport.
許しがなければ人は溺れて消えてゆく。
私が嫌いかね。気があったな。
すべてを拭い流せ。私の言葉は秀吉様のために蓄えたものだ。
There we go.
離れるがいい。巻き添
He
えが
explodes.
嫌ならばなあ。
Hey, Morphe, welcome to the stream.
早くたどり着
Who's your favorite, Matsunaga or Mitsunari?
あの男のもとへ。そして秀吉様、どうか私に許しを請う許可を。
Profar has an OC, Morphe. And no, this is not Profar's VTuber debut or the start of Profar's VTuber arc. But I wouldn't be opposed to that idea, if you ask me. I shared that OC on Instagram, and I got comments from some people saying the exact same thing. Oh, are you going to be a P-tuber? Are you going to be a V-tuber, Profar? Why am I the only one without a gimmick? Because you're already cool. You don't need gimmicks. Masamune is already pretty badass. Indeed. Profar's OC stole Mario's hat? Nah. Mario gave me that hat. What's next? Kanbei. Ah, I love this stage. I love your profile picture. Thank you, Kevon. Thanks to Kyoni. All the credit goes to Kyoni. Ah, Ieyasu.
なぜ誰も彼もが障壁となる
I want to go to this stage. I love this stage, especially for the music. Fight me there, yep. 3 even inbound, yep. Ah. Give me another gotcha. Let's do a gotcha pull again. Right, more gotcha pulls. Shake, 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 shake. Nah, I want more bonus. Give me more bonus. Nah, no bonus. Come on, bonus, bonus. Shake, 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 shake. Now that's much better. Ooh, joke weapon. Ah, I like this one. Let's use this one. Do we have a new R2? Yeah, here it is, the execution move. Yeah, lol.
You're joking!
The worst part about the gacha is having to sit through the animation time and time again. Yep. Ah, you'll get used to it. Like I do. Yep, a 3-way battle. Get to 100 KOs and occupy camps in 2 minutes. Oh, love this music. Easily my favorite music in the entire game. Yep. It's so 90s arcade for some reason. Takeda and Date cavalry. Yep, cavalry fight. Can't believe crush.
塵に過ぎる。死に絶えろ。
俺一人生き残ったって仕方ないよな。雪村様の努力を無駄にするな。行くぞ。あんたと俺決意の重さは変わらねえ。
Yeah, exactly. I agree, Terry. A stage where you have both Masamune and Yukimura is gonna have a banger music.
長らく気づかぬまま分身に語りかけてしまった。全力でいけ。土産は奴の命でいい。
了解っす。いい面構えだ。それもここまでだ。
私は今すこぶる機嫌が悪い。立ち望みの輪が空を投げ。
Hey, Vito, welcome, Vikar. Doesn't Basara 2 have it too? Yeah. The stage where Yukimura and Masamune work together against Mitsuide and Ranmaru. And they used a combination of both Masamune and Yukimura's theme. Yep, new profile picture, new OC, Vito. I finally got a new OC. Original character baru, bro. Some people call it Profar VTuber arc. He's like, you know what, whatever. You do you. If you can't beat him, join him at the end of the day. Found the secret passage. It's a new profile picture. More or less, yeah. That's a good one. Alright. Profile journey to PNG. Well, yeah. I'm gonna use that as a PNG asset for later streams once I'm done with Basara 3 Utage. Because I still want to stream Basara 3 Utage vanilla way. With no, you know, with no nothing, with no overlays, with no PNGs. Because I want to use it for my upcoming Basara videos. Oh, I completed the objective? Alright. That's cool. So I unlocked the secret passage. Wait, let me check the chat, the live chat.
奴らにふさわしい剣の種類を教えろ。報告か。分かった、ご苦労。戻りたい。手を振りしきるあの瞬間を。
For a minute there, I was imagining a horse with a rocket tied to its butt that the horsemen are riding that lets it move at super speed. Then I realized it's just rifle shooting from side. Missed opportunity there. It is what it is.
See!
気づいているな、サルトミ。
まあね。影遊びもお開きかな。俺の視界に住むものを壊す。
Sasuke and Gojo working together.
武田の旗は赤ばかり。白の用意はないんだわ。お任せくだされ。だから貴様の後悔など知るか。私に比べるまでもない。なぜ誰も彼もが死を恐れない目をする。惑い、疑い、そんなものは必要ない。必要ない。てめえが胸に抱く信号を聞かせる。
Flash.
絶対に勝とうぜ。負けたら先はねえ。私の青がこぼれ、貴様の赤が吹き上がる。将来は小十郎様のような男になりてえ。
Goodbye, ninja from another world.
食わせてもらうぜ。残りわずかな勝負の時を。何やら戦場がざわめいているような。許しがなければ人は溺れて消えてゆく。殺せ。あの方のもとに送ってみせろ。強王軍と呼ぶな。覇王軍と呼べ。これ以上怒られるのはごめんだ。
Oh, this is dangerous.
私の言葉は秀吉様のために蓄えたものだ。立ち望みの我が空を殴る。
Profar Samurai Daddy, yep. Kojuro Peekaboo from behind is the scariest thing.
嘆きは終わらない。
Defeat Silent first, then fight me one-on-one. We'll see.
小十郎め、何をしてやがれ。今さら古傷がうめいたわけじゃねえだろうな。
Alright, triple threat match. Executed.
私を包んでくれたのは秀吉様だけだった。お前はそれでいいとおっしゃってくださったのだ。
貴様にも分けてやる。灯火のごとき涙を。俺はもう負けねえ。二度とね。貴様の首は私が倒る。
未熟は百も承知。なればこそなさねばならぬ。
Let's go.
遺言は言わせない。私聞けなく
Get him.
剥がせる鱗はまだまだあるぜ。やれ、殺し終わるまで戻りはせぬな。尻尾巻いて逃げるなら今のうちだぜ。私を殺せ。翡翠のしぶきを浴びせてみせろ。立ち望みの輪が空を投げる。泣きわめけ。嘆きの淵に送ってやる。
Stay down, Yukimura.
俺はしかと働けておるか、サスケ。許せ、武田の者たち。お許しを、親方様。
三成に勝る腕利きか、はたまた単なるルールか。
That was close.
小次郎、俺は誇れるか。
Well, it doesn't matter who I beat first. They both lost.
早くたどり着きたい。あの男のもとへ。そして秀吉様、どうか私に許しを請う許可を。
Sorry, it's called self-defense, Masamune. It doesn't matter where I finish you. Looks like you don't like to be a bottom guy. You prefer to be a top guy? I understand. You know, I like it on top better. I'm a top guy myself. Top position is the best. Still count, I guess. Who's my final opponent? Kenshin, of course. Oh, oh, it's not over.
時に思う。もし三成が思い至れば、そう、それこそが。
No, Kenshin is not my. Kenshin might be my final opponent.
聞こえない。いつまで待とうとも。秀吉様の御声が私には聞こえない。
Yeah, I want to fight Sorin first. Kenshin can wait. Yeah, let's use the choke weapon.
Welcome to Zabi!
I have a rule for this channel, right? You do not talk shit about Zabi. We are Zabi supremacists here. Battle of the Crazy Katana Boys. Yep. I saved Kenshin for last. Interesting enough, Ieyasu's final opponent on the last stream was also Kenshin. He's a Hideyoshi simp. Like idle light stick. Idle light stick. I'm gonna clean the enemy.
ないですよ、宗重。お前は黙りなさい。
Oh, this is another favorite stage music of mine. It's really good.
大いなる友の国大友ザビー峡谷へようこそ。どうにも悪い波紋が広がっております。
Oh, Tebanon. This is probably my favorite mode of the series, given how you can see how much you power in influencing Japan. Yeah, Basara for Sumeragi didn't have this mode. Everything is crammed into the Sengoku Extreme mode.
来切りももうちょっと手入れが楽ならな。若き日の手前を見ているようです。
I'm gonna clean up some Zavists.
さあ皆さん、ザビー教の時間ですよ。
パラダイソーリン松です。愛という字を一筆書き。うろたえずに負傷者から運び出すのだ。いいな。
This might be a hot take, but I actually prefer this stage over the Basara 4 one in Sword. No, I agree. I have the same opinion on that one. I like this stage for Sorin a lot more than the Basara 4 version. And of course, the music is better.
宗重様は来切りを持つとき稀に小指が立ちます。
何を名乗っている。私を煩わせるな。
宗重様の無の字は無理難題の無。ここはソーリー様のお花畑なのです。
貴様らなど根節丁寧。
This one is more straightforward compared to Basara 4 Sumeragi. The stage? No, actually, Basara 4 Sumeragi stage is for Sorin is a lot more straightforward than this one.
かくなる上は手前の好みを壁として。
Yeah, I can agree with that, Terry.
逃げろ！大友料理の一番が来るぞ！
門をまたぐと同時に入信したとみなします。
Yeah, I miss Zavi too.
この来切りと君主に尽くす武士の魂のみ持たぬ者なり力を尽くしましょう。あなたの名誉我が君の名に恥じぬよう。 頼りになるのは手前のみ。お相手しましょう。秀吉様を仰がぬ者から順に死ねばいい。
どうです、この素晴らしい絵。めでなさい。
三つの亀、二つの大地。それらすべてを
You can't step on Zavi pictures. Munishige.
これは大作を変えねばなりませんね。
不器用な生き方してるよな。
Would have been better if the roller coaster ride in Basara 4's Zavi Land has like a turret section or something. Yeah, just like in Conways. But that stage was pretty short as well. Yeah, the original Chainsaw Man.
ザビー殿はともかく我が君のカンバセを踏むなど手前それだけはできません。貴様は幸せだ。使える主がいるのだから。
信仰心の確認には踏みザビ。すっかり踏んじゃう信者続出ですよ。
醸し出される覇気
多重の息だぜ。
拙者もあのような活躍をしたいのだ
ザビー様は言いました。黙って信じろや。さようなら命。こんにちはイさん。
縛られることもまた
Yeah, those zombie
幸
pictures.
せなのでしょう。
醸し出される哀愁。なんだかな。ソーリン様はお茶目な方。総服山ほど揃えてる。
本人と我が君から目を離さぬよ
Let's
う
go.
はい。僕に対する挑戦ですか。
あ、私のお金とザビー様は今どこに。トゲを振れ。私の行く手を貫いてみろ。ソーリン様は
Monishige's pursuit reminds me of Nemesis chasing you. Yeah,
の賜物です。
indeed.
甘きに私のような常識人。あなたの生命持ちでいいや。
ザビー様の教えにはダイエット効果があるとかないとか、そんな感じですよ。
手前だけは見ている方だ。皆もよくやったな。
Execute. I'm gonna tickle you.
どうかその力をあの者に。
新ザビー卿第2回。ザビーの下にみんないる。
この仕掛けは立ちのなんという罠。あの立ち罠に傷を負わせた。彼の魂感じ取っていただけましたか。
あのやつか。まさか秀吉さん。行、奴らにふさわしい剣の種類を教えろ。
Let's get out of here.
従うことこそ武士の道と見つけております。
よくも大事な信者たちを洗礼名つけるの大変だったのに。
All right, let's try it.
大友は平和です。多分これでいい。私は
Ah,
大
thanks,
友
Zod.
いや、ザビー卿、神が破れちゃった。
Cannon users.
ああ、不吉だな。
私はあなたの友情を忘れません。
Speaking of Resident Evil, I think Soren should have had a Salazar outfit from Resident Evil 4.
心洗われる。このお方とは戦えね
ここで問題です。いつもニコニコ薄ら笑いの素敵な中年といえば誰？
わし以外の人には結構優しいのに。
今すぐ降参すれば特別扱いしてやります。
Let's go.
一日ザビー卿キャンプなんていかがです？
気がわかる。だが投げ出してはならぬのだ。はい。
ザビー様降臨の地は誰にも渡しません。
落ち着いて、まずは文通から始めましょう。
Let's run.
ああ、美しき日の本乗っ取り計画が。ザビー様、布教がしたいです。
諦めたらそこで布教終了ですよ。
その瀬名を踏み抜き、先へと待ってやる。
世の中よ、道こそなけれ思いい頼む。我が君に近づけさせてはならぬ。
宗重様、
All right, let's summon the painting.
夕日の向こうでにやけてますよ。あなた 兜がずれて見えちゃってますよ。
Lady ada kostum ini, bukan kostum. Say, Maguichi nggak punya kostum Lady di Sengoku Basara 4. Dia punya justru kostum Jill Valentine dari Resident Evil 3. Yeah, I still think Maguichi should have had a lady costume from DMC. But the Jill Valentine costume that she had in Sengoku Basara Force Awakens was good.
目には目、歯にはに。
You shall not pass, Kuneshige.
できません。我が君のカンバセを足毛にするなど手前にはできません。
改造して作りました。その名もああザビー様、あなたの面影と思い出号。それでは一緒にレッツドライブザビー。
Alright, Sasuke. Uchiha Sasuke, Christian Uchiha Sasuke. Let's go.
ザビー様のありがたいご尊願ですよ。
秀吉様ではなく得体の知れない輩を信じた罪状はそれで十分だ。新ザビー教第12回、痛かったら右手を上げて。自分の洗礼名を想像するともう眠れねえ。お任せくだされ。強王軍と呼ぶな、覇王軍と呼べ。入信したらあれに乗せてもらえるかな。さらなる咎よ、さらしなよ、私の身をさいなめ。
Let's focus.
ちょっとだけ欲しいな、洗礼名。首を回せろ、天へと落ちてゆけ。
どうしました？祈りの声が小さいですよ。
貴様にも分けてやる。
We're good.
灯火のごとき涙を。嘆きは終わらない。
Just a bit more.
我が君よ。
Let's turn it off. Now Unishige can help.
うるさいですよ、宗氏。お前は黙りなさい。
おお、これで進める。よし、我が君の元へかけなくては。
何をしていたのです、宗重。
申し訳ありません、我が君よ。なぜ誰も彼もが障壁となる。
向こうを見ぬは悪い癖だが直す気もなしか。
手前に命を預けてくれ。進軍始め。はは、逃げないでください。勧誘ではありません。新ザビー教第4回、もちろん欠番ですとも。
お前たちこそザビー教信者の鏡です。
Let's finish this.
ミラーボール、ソーリー。
Preliminary, yeah, purple Vergil.
すみません、ザビー様の愛にかけて。
Finally.
お前は何者？もしや。
早くたどり着きたい、あの男のもとへ。そして秀吉様、どうか私に許しを請う許可を。
The fact that they had to install a system that blurs out the pictures of Zavi just so he can cross the bridge is hilarious. Something must have happened in the past when Ishida to call them to install this mechanism. Yeah. The new R2. The Berserk mode, Mitsunari. Right, time for the final battle. I hope there's no additional final stage in this game, in this session.
この最後の機会にお言葉を賜るためならば、多友党すべての魂をすりつぶしてみせる。
Right, two Ieyasu characters fighting each other. This is gonna be good. And like usual, I need to turn off the music. Oh, sorry, wrong menu. I'm gonna put something else as a theme song. Let's see. Yoi versus Griffith. Something fitting for Mitsunari. I think you already know what it is at this point. Alright. Vergil with rage versus Vergil with Riz.
この記憶に挑むそなたは何者か。
Purple Vergil versus Ice Vergil. Who would win? Not too loud? Yeah. Gen Bomb versus Coughing Baby. You know what it is, right? Is it not loud enough? Sam, I like the stage. I'm okay with his boss over stage. But yeah, this is my favorite. Yeah, he's a nice character. Basara 2 Heroes has a lot of stages for Kenshin, by the way.
立ち望みの輪が空を舞う。
嘆きは終わらない。
道が開けたぞ。才女さんを吸収せよ。
I agree, Tsukumo. We need an HD collection for all of them.
俺の必殺技聞きやしねえ。俺は無敵の主人公。1年かけて名を上げた。でもお前さっき犬に噛みつかれてたよな。
The true storm of Sengoku Basara.
それはともかく俺は無敵。
Just lost in the game.
主人公なのにやられた。
この東土は私のこと。かたくなに人。さあ、お前も帰りなさい。久しき戦はお前も無理をせぬよ。
Because he's true, the storm that is approaching, yep.
カズカちゃんどこ行くの。
Kanetsugu is the true storm.
待っている。出撃の命だ。
剣刑事と息を合わせるのですよ。
Yeah, see, they're already in HD. I think just the collection, honestly.
せめてちゃんと振ってください。
I don't know, maybe even more HD is in 4K.
根節丁寧に相手していられる。
いつ引いてくかい。ほら大吉さ。よっしゃ。
笑顔で挨拶したら見逃してくれるかな。
嘆きは終わらない。
さすがはテイシー様の育てた歌。麗しい。
私を包んでくれたのは秀吉様だけだった。お前はそれでいいとおっしゃってくださったのだ。
災いの招き猫。いや、猫とは違うか。
大丈夫か。剣心様の祈りを信じろ。
死んでいることにまだ気づかないのか。
そうであろう。主に敗れる帳はない。
こんな時はそう投票だ。
虎が倒れて1年さ。そしてあの方の日々を見
Hello,
出
Emmett.
す者を
Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a nice day.
出ていけ。
They're finishing up. Hopefully, this is the final stage.
これ以上踏み入るな。見ていてください、剣心様。春日の働きを。
剣よ、雪の中咲き誇りなさい。
思ったことはないのか。自分の心を醜いと。
See?
前田殿、上杉に骨をうずめる気はないか。全てを拭い流せ。
Finish her.
春日ちゃん、もっと自分を大切に。
そんなことを言うやつはあまりいない。
Clash.
お前は咲き誇る。
ケイシー様は花よりもお美しい。私はさやの中には戻れません。
もう戻らんと、そういうのですか。
不愉快だ。貴様の定年が気に障る。どうだ、男なら憧れるであろう。皆の者、ここは誰かに任せる。
Right. Should be good. Ah. Terrible luck.
願わくば羽をください。飛んで逃げるために。
お前の御霊は熱く、ただ荒いの。
I just want to say that simple hack and slashes like these can be also be very enjoyable. Oh, absolutely. I'd say, yeah, this is a very simple game, but it has a lot more depth. Especially the combat mechanics. I mean, we're talking about the guys who made Devil May Cry. This has a lot more depth compared to Koei's Dynasty and Samurai Warriors, and I've said that multiple times already on this channel, and I will keep saying it if I'm being honest.
死の組は叶え、上杉の精鋭像ある。
今日見たこと誰も信じてくれねえよな。
さあ舞い踊れ、激闘の世界で。
This is Kenshin's army, not Zavi. Yeah, I played a lot of Musou games. Played all the Dynasty Wars games. I played all the Summer Wars games. I played all the Wars Orchi games. I played One Piece Fight Warriors 3 and 4. I played a bit of Hyrule Warriors. Played a bit of Gundam Warriors. Played every single Sengoku Basara game. Time to take out KG. Of course, I know your channel, but I'm referring to the less popular ones like Senran Kaguro or Fate Extella. I haven't played both of them. Let's finish this. Alright, only Kenshin is left. Let's have a duel of the idols.
き日々も今も昔私の時は未だ凍りついたおいでなさい凍てついた私の
Alright.
剣
Well, to be precise, when I'm done with Kenshin. Yeah, exactly. Mitsunari's hairstyle. In fact, his hairstyle reminds me a lot of Iori Yagami. Pakai namanya deck. Yeah. Sedikit-sedikit dan Leo belum. One by one. I would love to have a stream deck.
ついに現れたか我らでは勝ち目なし
これまでです冷たき棺にて眠る
貴様は憎まないのか家康を恨まないのか
悟るのです人はどこかで演じる
Sup. Nice jewel.
私の求めは天下ではありません
私を殺せ水のしぶきを
I want to finish him with style.
熱き友の旗私が歌う
Oh.
が見える美しい
溶けぬまま
Alright, wait. Time to turn on the music back. There you go. Finish with style. The
早くたどり着きたいあの男のもとへそして
Go ahead, Mick. Go for it.
秀吉様どうか私に許しを請う許可を
I don't know if it's something cheeky, but as a contribution to the Muso community, I was planning to make videos showing the Dynasty Warriors Strike Force moveset, even if they are recycled from Dynasty Warriors 6. I said, go for it. Why not? My entire reason for making Sengoku Basara content was because I wanted to showcase this game more towards a Western audience that, hey, this might be Capcom's take on a Muso game, but it's nothing like Dynasty and Summer Warriors. If anything, it has better presentation, better character expression or character expression, better combat system. And the reason why I've been making Sengoku Basara content was because of that one comment I got saying Sengoku Basara games is simplistic. There you go. So I just get back from eating my lunch. I am a reclaimer of my name. Yep, just done. Also, a video talking about why the Senran Kagura series died, although Sex Gravy already made a similar video. I would like to do something more. Yeah, go ahead, Emic. I'd say go for it if you have an idea. If you have an idea on what kind of videos or what kind of content you want to make to bring awareness, you can say, go for it. A lot of my content is quote-unquote educational. I want to bring more eyes to Sengoku Basara. I want to bring more eyes to the games that I played when I was younger, and a lot of them are somewhat niche games, you know? Like, I make videos about Inuyasha Feudal Fairy Tale. I make videos about... Well, I made a video about Panzer Bandit. Games that are not... that may not be familiar to a lot of people out there. And I've played some games that I'm not familiar with. I started getting into Final Fantasy games, right? Because of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Simply, some characters are gimmicky as hell. Yeah. And like I said, the individual who said these games are simplistic, he said that these games don't use strategy like in Dynasty and in Dynasty Warriors. There are no elements of strategy. Yeah, because for sure, yeah, we play these games for strategy, right? We use strategy in these games, even in Dynasty and Summer Wars. And he never played any Devil May Cry games. Bro will remember that until the end of the. But again, you know, but again, at least I can farm Basara content because of that. Like, the first time I made Basara, Sengoku Basara content was because, you know, was the Sengoku Basara Force Muragi combat showcase, and how that game's combat is very in-depth. And it's all over one comment. And there are some people who go like, oh, Profar is farming attention over one comment. Exactly. That's the entire gig of YouTube, right? That's the entire gig of making content online, to farm views. Right? Now albeit some farm views via clickbait, some farm views in a terrible way, but some farm views in a good way. And I hope I fall in the line of the good way, because I farm views by making the best content I can possibly make. I also like Basara, but I just haven't played Summer Heroes enough, and I've played more of the PSP spin-off. I still appreciate the charisma of the series and the characters, which is why I would love for Capcom to bring it back. Wait, is this the end of the stream? Is this the end of the Unification mode, or do we have another final stage? Or are you gonna fight Ieyasu? Bun Presto Arcade is fun nonetheless. Yep. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie on the Sega Genesis, is my favorite Bun Presto beat 'em up. Right, we unify Japan. Although I always wonder why they removed Itsuki and Ranmaru in the last installments. To make room for other characters, I guess. Jiggle Jogglers, welcome to the stream. Just discovered your channel, almost forgot this game even exists. Yeah. I'm making Basara content in English because nobody is making it. As simple as that, Jiggle. Also, welcome to the channel, by the way. I like to cover video games that not a lot of people have covered. Sengoku Basara is one of them. The hack and slash community, like most people who cover hack and slash cover games like, you know, Devil May Cry, God of War, Ninja Gaiden, which are good hack and slash series. Don't get me wrong, they are popular for a reason. And people in the Muso community covered games like Dynasty and Samurai Warriors. Barely I've seen any English-speaking channel cover Sengoku Basara in its depth, and that's why I'm here. I can find my niche. Underrated hack and slash ever made? Yeah, exactly, absolutely. To be honest about Mega Man X, I saw that some video using X and 0 and 30XX, and it shows that people still want Mega Man X. Yep, I'm one of them. I've never played the fuck out of this since Devil Kings on the PS2. Never played Basara. It's a shame. If you haven't played Sengoku Basara Force Muragi, I highly recommend that game. And probably I'm not gonna play Sengoku Basara Force Muragi anytime soon on this channel. I mean, I did a marathon with all 40 characters last year. Okay, I think that, and I've basically 100% the game. If I'm gonna make Basara Force Muragi, if I'm gonna play Sengoku Basara Force Muragi, it's off screen, not on stream. Maybe Mega Man X spin-off rather than a continuation. Ultraman games? I played Ultraman games. Ultraman Fighting Evolution 3 is my favorite Ultraman game. Yeah, I got the gold weapon and got a new costume. Senran Kago is even more underrated in that sense. Although there is a Spanish channel that documents the entire gacha system. Yeah, Senran Kago. Well, Senran Kagura is somewhat popular. for two big reasons, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Devil Kings does not give the best of impression. Is there a difference between Utage and Force Muragi that big? I struggle with a lack of English translation. Yes. The combat system for Basara Force Muragi is heavily, well, yeah, you can say it's heavily improved from Basara 3 Utage. You can actually do more air combos in Sengoku Basara Force Muragi. If you want to see how good the combat is in Sengoku Basara Force Muragi, I'll link you a video. If you once you're done with the stream, go watch that video. Wait, here it is. There, that's the video. Is Kenshin still broken? Kenshin is even more broken in Basara Force Muragi. There you go. Go watch that. Now, before I end the stream, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to show you something. Where is it? Yeah, some Profar art. Testing. Yeah, here it is. I think I actually watched this months back. Yeah, roster, skill access, combat mechanic. It's far polished in Basara Force Muragi. Exactly. Here it is. So share some of the OC. I commissioned the Kyoni. So there are some variation to this OC. Like this is the standard one, right? This is the full set with the suit and with the red coat, with the red blazer, the blue vest, and the blue pants. Heavily inspired by Mario, with Cappy there. Yeah, this is me without the glasses. Sorry, without my glasses. So this is me without the vest and the jacket and the glasses, and then this is me without the full jacket, vest, but with the glasses. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is me without a jacket. There you go. This is. I did not commission this, by the way. I did not commission this, but Kyoni went all the way to make this. Yeah, Zoo. Profar and Zoo meeting version. There you go. You happy? Good to stumble on this channel then again. Been obsessed with the series due to Masamune when I was in high school. Yeah. You can say the same thing about me. I also meant that there are no videos, reviews, or any discussion of the story, not because people don't care, since the franchise does not have certain emphasis on the narrative. I also assume that Senran Kagura is also shadow banned from YouTube. Yeah. Is that Mario? Yeah, it's not Mario comics. I don't know how Kyoni found these boxers. I don't know how Kyoni designed it. I think she might have looked for a reference of Mario boxers, and then voila. Again, I did not commission this. I did not commission this outfit from Kyoni, but she did it anyways, just to troll me. You look like a gacha game protagonist. Yeah, Mario boxers. And so this is the other art that I commissioned. Can you tell the reference? You can tell. You can tell what the reference is, right? So yeah, I commissioned two art, the standard character and this one. But then this one was Kyoni's idea. Alright, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's enough for tonight. It's been a fun stream with Mitsunari, and we still have like what, 12 characters to go before finishing up Basara 3 Utage. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's getting really late here right now, where I am. I kind of want to go to sleep. A little pretty tired right now. I'm so happy that I can share. I finally have an OC now for this channel, and I get to share it with you guys. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Subscribe to my second channel as well, Paripi Profar Playthroughs. Join the Profar Mokuei Hunter X Discord server, and also reminder, I have an Instagram account. Follow my Instagram. You can find my Instagram account on the channel. I'm posting convention photos there, so if you want to see me in conventions, Instagram is the way you go. Until then, look forward to Sengoku Basara 3 Utage retrospective, because I just finished making the script, okay, and now I'm in the process of recording and editing, so look forward to that, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.